the beauty of music is in the tension. Like you actually can't make music if you don't have tension. You need the tension in the strings or in the instrument, and like that tension shouldn't necessarily be resolved.
So I think when you put all these things in a basket, here's my question is, I know for me, sometimes the different aspects of the things that I'm either interested in or makes my work valuable, sometimes end up in tension with each other. And oftentimes I feel I have to have the one at the cost of the other, or just live in the tension, which is uncomfortable all of the time, for me at least. But for you, I mean, being involved in so many things and being good at so many things, and also having to understand how to make all these things commercially viable, also bring the business side into it. What are some of those tensions for you, if any? And then how do you live with those tensions? How do you make those tensions meaningful, or do you resolve them, or how do you do it?
So that's a really good observation. And it's definitely a tension that I felt between these two worlds of working and helping people become who they're supposed to be, and making, like this idea of creating different products and designs or art, and business, like mixing business into those things as well, because sometimes those things are conflicting. Like art, often conflicts with business. You're not supposed to monetize art technically, and you're not supposed to monetize helping people become who they are. Like it feels like almost like sometimes even a little bit perverse to kind of make those things into businesses. But at the same time, I think how I've sort of semi-resolved the tension is that business, like as you said, like makes those things sustainable. Like if you want to continue making art, if you want to continue helping people, like how do we actually build a system around it that will makes those things valuable, and that it actually solves problems. And I think for me, the way I've resolved these things, and with business as well, is that business fundamentally is really about solving a problem and like serving somebody. So I think we both do, like love Seth Godin and the way that he writes. And I love the way that he talks about customers. He doesn't talk about customers. He always talks about those people you seek to serve. And when you start understanding business like that you're actually seeking to serve somebody and helping to solve their problem and helping to move them forward and making their lives a little bit better, then it's sort of in a way like combines and resolves the tension between helping people become and making art and making products. All those things kind of ties them together. So I think business was maybe the last kind of little key that I needed to kind of combine all these things. But at the same time, it feels like tension doesn't necessarily have to be resolved. Like it's like, and we've spoken about this, I think, often, as like the beauty of music is in the tension. Like you actually can't make music if you don't have tension. You need the tension in the strings or in the instrument, and like that tension shouldn't necessarily be resolved. You try and live and stay within that paradox and within that tension. So if that makes sense at all.
That makes 100% sense. I love what you're saying about how art and creativity is about solving a problem, about seeking to serve people and making their lives better, and putting a business model to it makes it sustainable and makes it valuable at the end of the day.